Manifesting is a lot like falling in love. You can't force it, but you can set yourself up for success by being open to the possibilities. So if you're ready to manifest your crush and make them obsessed with you, here are some tips on how to do it. Be clear on what you want and why. The first step to creating your desired reality is to get clear on what you want and why. Being specific about what you want is crucial. It's easy to think of a crush as an intangible thing, but that's not true. You can actually be very clear about what characteristics they have and what qualities they bring into your life. If it helps, write down everything you know about the person or where things stand right now in terms of relationship status, for example, friend, crush, or secret admirer. Next, consider why you want this particular outcome for yourself. What does having that crush mean for your life? Is there something specific that would happen as a result? Does being obsessed with someone offer more meaning than just being friends? Why would this new obsession make things better for you? Finally, get realistic about whether or not this goal is attainable. You may need some time before manifesting a crush who's obsessed with all of these qualities will be feasible. Keep working toward making those changes until then. Be specific about the person you want to manifest. But don't get too hung up on details about physical appearance. It's important to be clear on what you want and why, but don't get too hung up on details about physical appearance. You know what they say, actions speak louder than words. That said, if you're looking for someone who's 6'2", has dark hair and eyes, and a muscular build, then go ahead and put that in your manifestation statement. Just don't obsess over it. The universe is far more concerned with what's going on inside your mind than how many inches tall someone is or whether their hair is blonde or red. Focus on the emotions you want to feel. The most important thing to remember when it comes to manifesting your crush is the simple fact that you can't actually focus on the person. That's not what this process is about. Instead, you have to think about the emotions and feelings you want to feel around that person. When you think about those things, then a whole bunch of other connections will start happening automatically. And before long, he or she will be obsessed with being around you too. So how do we know what kind of emotions are going on? Well, first off, we need some examples. Visualize being happy with your crush. The first step is to visualize yourself being happy with your crush. Think about how much fun you would have together and how great it would feel to be in their company. Try to visualize the two of you laughing and having fun, enjoying time together, and enjoying each other's company. The second step is to visualize the person being attracted to you. This could be something as simple as looking at your crush from afar or even flirting with them at a party or bar. The key here is that this visualization allows your subconscious mind to receive the message that this person is attracted to you. The third step is also very important. Visualize the person falling in love with you. This may seem like an impossible task because we tend not to think about ourselves as highly desirable people. But if we can put ourselves into someone else's shoes, no pun intended, then we can see how great of a person they see us as. And why shouldn't they? You're awesome. This leads us into our fourth step. Imagine yourself loving this person back. Try visualizing yourself being in love with them. Kissing them passionately on the lips while gazing deeply into their eyes, and vice versa. If possible, try imagining what kind of wedding day these two individuals would have together, the colors of their outfits or flowers being used for decorations at the tables, or bouquets being held by attendants instead of guests themselves. Make efforts to run into them. If you're in the same class, join a club they are in and go to the same events. Volunteer at an event they are involved with, like their sports team, or if you know they volunteer somewhere, go there as well. This will give you more opportunities to see them during practice or games and even hang out outside of school or work. Go to coffee shops or restaurants where you know they go because chances are your crush also loves coffee and food just like you. Try going there on purpose instead of just being there by coincidence, like I did. This way, not only will we be able to bump into each other, but I can show interest by asking about their week, etc. Practice being flirtatious. If you want to be a flirt, that means you need to practice. You need to work on building your confidence, and this is the best way I've found to do it. If you're not sure where to start, here are some ideas. Flirt with friends and family, or anyone who will tolerate it. Flirt with strangers at bars or in public spaces. Flirt with people who don't fit your type of attractiveness. This can be especially great for men, because they have so much trouble being confident when they're flirting with women who are attractive. Work on yourself. If you want to manifest your crush, you need to be able to handle yourself. How? By being confident in who you are and what you have to offer. If someone likes who they see when they look at you, they will be more likely to want a relationship with you than if they don't like or trust the person inside. Also, if someone wants to get closer to someone else, it is important that they feel comfortable around that person. In order for them to feel comfortable around you and be willing for a deeper relationship with another person, there are some steps that can help make this happen. Be kind toward yourself. If a person has low self-esteem or doesn't like themselves very much, then how would other people want them? It's easy enough to say I love myself, but not always so easy on paper when it comes down to brass tacks. But try this exercise. Write down everything about yourself that makes up who you are today, no matter how small those things may seem now. Write down everything about yourself, and only one page long. Go through each sentence every day before bedtime until it's done. This may take 2 months. As soon as it's done, burn this list into ashes so nothing remains except memories, which then become forgotten over time as well. In order to manifest a person, you have to be willing to put in the work and let yourself be vulnerable. It's a lot of work to manifest someone into your life. You have to be willing to put in the effort and take on the risk. If you expect this process to be easy, then you are setting yourself up for disappointment. In order for any manifestation work like this to be successful, you need an open mind and an open heart. You also must be willing to let yourself be vulnerable. Don't give up if your crush doesn't seem interested in you right away. You never know what might happen. They could fall head over heels for you after one date, or they might reject all of your advances because they don't feel the same way about you as much as they do other people, which is fine. The most important thing here is not giving up. Just keep trying new things until something sticks. Let go and trust the universe. The best way to manifest your crush is to let go of control and trust that the universe will provide what you need. This means letting go of fear, because it keeps you from trusting the universe. You can do this by writing down your fears, then ripping up the paper and throwing it away. Or burning it if you're into that kind of thing. After doing this, visualize yourself looking at a new piece of paper with nothing written on it yet, a blank slate. Feel free to write another list if necessary. The key here is not having any fears about attracting your crush or not getting what you want in life. Trust that everything happens for a reason and always works out for our highest good when we don't have control over things happening around us right now, even if they don't seem like they are working out at first glance, like seeing someone who causes strong feelings without having much interest back. Manifesting your crush should be fun and exciting, but it will take some effort on your part. You can't just sit around wishing for things to happen. You have to make them happen. The best way to do this is by being clear about what you want, focusing on the emotions associated with those desires, visualizing yourself enjoying those feelings with someone else, practicing flirting techniques in real life, if possible, and working on improving yourself overall so that others will find you more attractive. Now, I hope that you were able to learn something from this video. If so, be sure to like and subscribe for more.